Yo, what's going on? What's going on? Hey, it's your boy Madskills. How y'all doing? All right, what's up? My name is Willie Jefferson. I am a video game journalist. Been a journalist ever since 1996. I write for the video game blog Houstongamer. So, it is that time of year. It's the most dangerous time of the year. Yep. Bet you didn't know I could sing. Yep. I got skills like that. So anyway, right now, the reason for this video, of course, is holiday gift cards. Look, 2020 has just been absolutely insane. Pandemic, social unrest, elections here in the U.S. It's crazy. But the one constant, y'all, throughout this, what our therapy has been, to just give us peace, tranquility in the midst of this chaos and insanity, video games. That to this year, I know this is a holiday gift card, but I'm going to go ahead and say it. My choice for game of the year is the gamer. We are the game of the year. Why? Because of all the stuff we've been through, and we just haven't lost it all, and we survived, and we're still here. Over 300,000 people here in the U.S. didn't make it to this point, but you did. I did. And for that, I just want to give a big thank you and shout out for being on the land of the living. But anyway, enough of that. I ain't trying to preach to you, even though y'all know I am an assistant pastor. Okay, so video games. Okay, it's so many of them, so many different add-ons and everything that we're going to look at. So first thing is, okay, so you got you a shiny new PlayStation 5 or Xbox Series X or S. Okay, cool. Now, depending on if you have a online or a fast enough connection, one thing you probably want to consider is, if you have a PlayStation 5, getting PlayStation Plus. So, really cool, allows you to play online with your friends, other people from all over the world. You can also, you get free games. Sony gives away free games every month, and as long as you're a paid subscriber, you're good to go. So those games are yours to keep as long as you're a paid subscriber. Now, if you go the other way, if you picked up an Xbox Series X or S, then of course there's Game Pass. Now, Game Pass, really cool. It allows you to play over 100 games, and they switch them out every now and then, but first-party Microsoft titles that come out, bam, they go right on Game Pass. So Game Pass starts at $9.99 a month, but if you get Game Pass Ultimate, that's $14.99 a month, which is really cool because with Game Pass Ultimate, you also get to access it on your console as well as your PC. I have on my desktop, I was able to download Microsoft Flight Simulator, which is really cool. Didn't have to pay any extra for it because I already had picked up 6 months of Game Pass Ultimate. So, really cool. You get a chance to play, like I said, just first-party Microsoft titles, Gears, Forza, Call of the Sea, and new ones. Day one, bam, you're able to play them. So, really cool feature. So, that's something to consider. Plus, if you subscribe to Game Pass, you also get EA Play, which offers an additional 60, 75 games. So you get a chance to play last year's Madden and also FIFA, UFC, all that cool stuff. Plus, you get a chance to play Jedi Fallen Order as well as The Sims 4. Now, you talk about another cool feature for EA Play. You get a chance to play, for current releases, 10-hour trials. So, for instance, you want to check out Squadrons, bam, you get a chance to play that for 10 hours. and decide, hey, if this is something you want to buy or not. Plus, if you decide any of the games you play on EA Play, if you want them, as well as Game Pass, it's a 20% discount. Really cool. So you should definitely take a look at that. Now, as far as EA games, you know, if it's in the game, it's in the game. So EA games, you know, really cool. They've been around for a minute. I've actually have some EA games on the Nintendo and Super Nintendo. So cool things they got: Squadron, Star Wars Squadron. It allows you to get in the cockpit of Rebel and also Empire spacecraft. Really cool. A lot of dogfighting and everything. And you can find it for as cheap as $25, which is really cool for a very recent release. Now retail on it is $40. So, but it's still, hey, you know what? Every dollar that you can save counts. Plus, you also have the Sims 4, and they have tons of expansions. So let's say that you're not really interested in Star Wars. You're interested in it, but not dogfighting, not Jedi Fallen Order. You can always get an expansion for Sims 4, which is Journey to Bantu, I believe. And it basically allows you to transform into a member of the Rebellion or the Empire in a Sims game. So really cool. Plus there is the Snowy Escapes expansion, which basically allows you to get away from, you know, the grind of life and get a chance to just go skiing, hit the slopes, and then snuggle up with your lovey-dovey or your canine in front of a warm fireplace. So both of those are available now. There's some other cool ones. They have Eco Lifestyles. You got Discover University, Cats and Dogs, as well as Island Living. So Lady J, she just loves that. She's been busting a move on that. So really cool stuff. So also, if you're into racing, you know, they got a couple remasters. One of them is Hot Pursuit, and then of course you have Burnout Paradise. So both of them are remasters, and they're available. I actually have both games originally, but the remasters look really cool. So you should check them out. They're also available on the Nintendo Switch. If you're a PC gamer, you know, they got Game of Thrones. That's pretty interesting game. So anyway, now as far as Activision, oh good old Activision. Activision has a few games in their stable. Of course, the biggest is Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. Really cool game. Takes you back to the 80s. So if you like big hair, if you like androgynous dudes, you know, wearing your sunglasses at night, then this is the game for you. Especially when you see Ronald Reagan. Yeah, Reagan. Pow, pow. Alright. I'm old enough to remember Ronnie. But anyway, you know, it's set in the 80s. You play a spec ops officer. You go all around the world, even flashbacks to Vietnam. So really cool. Multiplayer is solid. Graphics are really cool. And if you get the current, well, like the last gen version, there's actually a version that you can buy that has the current gen PS5, Xbox Series version on there. And also as well as the back, you know, like last generation, a little bit more pricey. So, but, you know, check your local retailer and, you know, be on the lookout for price drops. So, also they have a couple reboots of sorts. One of them is Crash Bandicoot 4. It's About Time. Really great effort by Toys for Bob and Vicarious Visions. So, like I said, you play as Crash, and I don't know if y'all are familiar with Crash, but Crash is the man. He's not the man. He's a creature. So anyway, that looks really nice. Plays well. Looks awesome on the Xbox Series X. And then, of course, you have, if you're in grinding, if you're a skateboarder, or you just love Tony Hawk, then there's Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1+2. So really awesome, slick, buttery smooth presentation. So you can't go wrong with any of those for a gamer in your life. Now, there's also Nikon, and they have a few offerings as well. They have WRC9. It is a rally game. Really steep learning curve, but graphics look really good. Controls awesome. They also have a training mode. So before you turn your car sideways and actually skid off, run into a tree, or fall into some, just hit a patch of mud, they're a training mode, so it becomes easier to navigate through the game. Nikon also has Warhammer 40,000 Chaos Bane, so it is a dungeon crawler. The graphics are pretty sweet, and you can play as a mage, you can play as a soldier, an elf, and other creatures as well. So I can tell you one thing, if you play it, it reminds me a lot like Diablo 3, and you're going to do a lot of button mashing, a lot of killing of undead and rats. So anyway, and then you also have Monster Truck Championship, and that's also by Nikon. And really cool. A lot of stuff I did not realize about monster trucks. Growing up, I'm a child of the 80s, so Bigfoot, this huge Ford F-150 with gymongous tires. I know I just made up a word. So really, really cool. So anyway, then of course you have Square Enix. And Square Enix has a couple titles that has Marvel's Avengers, and it allows you to play as Tony Stark, Ghostface Killer, Iron Man. You can play as the Hulk, play as Black Widow, as well as the first Asian American minority that I remember seeing in any type of video game. So that's really cool. She's Indian. So really awesome. Then of course, you have a new Kingdom Hearts, Melody of Harmony and Melody of Memories. Really cool concept. Now, most of the time when I've played Kingdom Hearts, it's always been, a JRPG. But this one, it has rhythm. So it's almost like Guitar Hero, Rock Band, and everything. And you have to time your moves with music that's playing and everything. So Lady J played that. She really enjoyed that. So cool. And then you also have several other games. You have Microids. They have a few games. Lady J played most of those. It was, you have My Universe, various games. My Universe, Fashion Boutique. Also My Universe, School Teacher. Crazy. And the crazy thing is they don't have any social distancing, and you don't have to wear a mask. I know if you're old enough to go to school, you're like, going to school? That's a job, man. I don't want to play that. I understand. It's just like paying bills in The Sims. So anyway, so that's just a few of the games that I definitely recommend for holiday 2020. There are a whole ton of other games. I mean, you got Cyberpunk 2077, you have Assassin's Creed Valhalla, different things. But like I said, those are the games that I really enjoyed the most, that I had an awesome time playing. So that's gonna be it. So anyway, coming right back at y'all with my hardware holiday gift guide, Houstongamer's holiday gift guide for hardware. Anyway, it's your boy Skills. You know where to find me. Look, if you like this video, please smash that like button. Please share. Please subscribe. Put this post on blast. I really appreciate it. And I'm grateful for you coming. I'm grateful for you staying. I'm grateful for you watching this video. So anyway, it's your boy Skills. Thank you for watching. You know where to find me. Hit me up on TikTok at M4d Ski11z. Also hit me on Twitter at M4d Ski11z. Also at Houstongamer. Hit me on my Houstongamer blog, and that's Houstongamerblog.com. madskillzdotcom. Also hit me on Facebook. Hit me on Twitch, Houstongamer. Also hit me on Instagram, M4d Ski11z. Facebook, all that information is going to be right there, so you're good to go. So anyway, it's your boy Skills. Thank y'all. Talk to y'all later. Deuces.